Yeah, they come from the 1400-meter marker. The favourite, MARSANNE, a little bit slow towards the inside, the yellow cap, but settles at the rail 3 lengths off. Saucy Broad is moving around second. Black Orchid pinged the machine in front, hit the gases right there in the leading vicinity. Pink Rose gets a scrub or two to stay in touch with them. A little bit of jostling there mid-division. Whisper in the wind, the Green Silks towards the outside, Princess Edie. Then in behind these runners, dropping further back, is Colours. Improving stride, African Diva. Black Orchid the leader. Saucy Broad. African Diva gets a little bit closer. Pink Rose further back. MARSANNE the yellow cap. Then we drop back to Princess Edie. Hit the gases further back in the running. Got about 6 to hunt down. Seek Moon Magic as they spin for home. Black Orchid the leader. Saucy Broad's the first one to attack. African Diva's towards the inside. On the bridle, MARSANNE comes alive down the middle, a length to make up. Pink Rose further back. Saucy Broad. MARSANNE now comes alive down the middle. Teetotal's running on African Diva. And towards the outside, Seek Moon Magic. But MARSANNE comes into the lead, and MARSANNE moving like a winner. MARSANNE goes stand in the queue by 3. Saucy Broad second, African Diva and Teetotal. The favourite ended up number 1, Saucy Broad at 3:10. Well, number 10, MARSANNE, just burst away from the opposition. And this daughter of Magog for Duncan Howells, Craig Zaki, gets the luxury of posing for the camera and goes off second favourite at 350. Down to the post, number 10, MARSANNE, as easy as you like. Saucy Broad runs second, African Diva third, Teetotal fourth. Turning for home, MARSANNE moved like a winner. Teetotal hooked to the outside. Toward the inside is African Diva. But inside the 150, MARSANNE just too strong for this field and races away from the opposition. Back to the studio.
Well, a very good debut by this daughter of Magog, MARSANNE, and well done to all the guys here. Duncan Howells, Mr. McLean, of course, Warren Lenferna, and Asensio. Well, you're going to tell us who's Mr. Asensio, James, but firstly, nice win from this filly.
Yes, very nice. She's a very nice filly. After a barrier trial last time, she had a problem, but she's sound now, and we're very happy that she came through.
Well done to all the owners, including Warren.
Yes, yeah, very nice for Warren, Dave, Frank, and Duncan. Very nice for them.
And with this win, the way she got the job done, I know you tell me that she didn't beat much, but all she could do was win in the manner that she did. So maybe one that we can follow?
Yes, definitely. We'll see how she pulls up tomorrow, but holding thumbs, she's a very nice filly, and I think she'll go on from here.
Anything else left from your side?
We got Starlight at the back, first time out the maidens, so we're hoping.
Thanks for that, James. Give our best to the owners and Duncan.
Thank you. I will do. I just want to say well done to Duncan, Kathy, to our sponsors, Winning Form, and the team back at home.
Nice one, James. Let's get Craig Zaki in, and maybe we can come in a bit of the shade. Let's get into the shade here, Craig, if you don't mind. I know you boys are in the heat all day, but talk us through it. You know, we could see on the monitor you were traveling so sweetly.
I was, Deez. You know, I had a look at a barrier trial early this morning, and you know, you don't see a lot of times where horses come out falling slow and they finish off second hard held, you know. So my confidence really lifted. I got the message from Mr. Howells this morning, hey, sit at mid-div, she'll go very close to winning, and I knew that was the confidence there. And yeah, having pole position always makes it easier. Unfortunately, the favour got scratched, but look, I think this is a very nice filly, and she's going to go strength to strength from here.
You were traveling so well when you turned in the straight. It was just a matter of just asking her, wasn't it?
That's it. I was concerned if she was going to come out the gates or not, but she came out nice, and she was quick to find her feet and grab the bit. Towards the 700, I was just looking where I'm going to make my run, and the horse next to me was battling a bit, so took my chances and slid a one off where I could keep her comfortable. But yeah, the minute she saw daylight, it was all there, and the race was basically over.
Well, a nice ride here, Craig. Can you help us later on? Anything else from your side?
To be honest, this was my standout for the day. I got Puccini, a bit of a wild draw, but you know, on his day he can be a consistent game horse, you know. So maybe a place for him. And Starlight, she's coming off the maidens. Just hoping for the best from her. Also a bit of a wild draw to contend with, but this was my standout.
Nice ride.
Thanks, Dees. To James and Miss Stiles, great training feedback from the yard. To Miss Linfina, Miss McLean, Frank, just to all the partners, thanks, appreciate it. And to my sponsors, Maritz Fontina and Volksboschrift, thank you.
Good one.
Thanks.
Okay, Warren Linfina, and you heard it from KB Shea. I was watching in the studio, Warren was watching in the parade ring, and you know what has happened when this horse turned into straight. But Warren, that's just the passion coming through. And when you, I know you like screaming horses, whether you're having a strike or not, but owning them, I mean, that must be a whole different feeling altogether.
Dees, well, where do I start? You're quite right, because standing in the parade ring, talking to a couple of my friends, and they looked at me, they said, "Are you all right?" I said, "No, I'm fine." I said, "You know, it's only a maiden." I said, "It doesn't matter whether it's a maiden, a Group 1, Group 0, whatever it is. You can't help but get excited. What a great win."
Now, this filly, you just briefly told me off air that she's got her problems.
She has, Dees, and if you just give me a few moments to share the story, it was a wonderful story. Dave McLean and I were at the National Yearling Sale some time ago, and we were going to look at a horse that he had already purchased. And on the way, this horse stuck its head out the door and licked David on the arm. When I went to go and look at it, it bit me. I had a bruise on my arm here for 3 weeks, and Dave said, "That's the done deal, we're buying it." And the rest is history. She's had her problems. She certainly has had her problems. That's why the long break since the barrier trial. But hats off to James, Kathy and Duncan. They've really nursed her. They've looked after her. They've had the patience with her. And it is just a maiden race, but she's won in a good manner. I know the favourite was scratched, but she's won well. And let's just hope that she pulls up all okay tomorrow and we can work out the next step. But while I'm on air, to Dave McLean and Frank as well, Frank de Escaneo, not many people can pronounce his surname. I think I've probably got it wrong. And to Duncan and the whole team, thank you very much. Dave, especially, I know you're watching, and Frank, thanks for your kindness, and we just hope that we go from strength to strength. It's really been a great win. We know what's it's taken to get this horse here.
Well, the jockey seems to be very positive.
I couldn't quite hear what Craig was saying, Dee, so I'll go back and watch the DVD again. But judging by his body language and by what he said to me a moment ago, vaguely, yeah, it looks like she should be all right. You know, as I said, it was a weak field. We mustn't get ahead of ourselves. But she could only win and win very impressively. So we're thrilled. We're really thrilled. And to the boys in Joburg, Dave and Frank, they're training for the Comrades. And I tell you, if I stand on the side of the road at the Comrades Marathon finish shouting like I've just shouted, they can't lose.
But you've already done the Comrades in the parade ring. Well done, Warren.
Thank you, Dees.
Well done to Warren Linfina and all the guys. He mentioned all of them here with number 10, MARSANNE, and she's come through. Well, the guys are saying, what did she beat? Well, we'll have to see where they put her next out the maidens. But with this win in a 1400, having barrier trialed back in August, so it's been a long break for this filly after the barrier trial. I thought she was super impressive here, but we'll just have to watch her where they place her next. But she may be a horse that we're going to follow next time out as well. 10, 1, 3 and 5 is the way they cross the line here. Race number 4.